the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Las Vegas Aces. And from Sin City, I'm Blake Suniga, joined by two terrible poker players, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, and we're in for a good one tonight. You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
Pass to Stevens. Plum. Back to Stevens. And here is Sims. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Kelsey Plum. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, if you hit a three on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in kind.
Wilson outside. Pass to Young. Outside Lloyd. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Now here's Plum. Gray defending. There's a screen by Stevens. The three-pointer, no good. Gray, she's guarded by Plum. Pass to Lloyd. Beyond the arc. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
I love when Lloyd takes these quick shots because she doesn't give the defense any time to react.
Here's Sims. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Gray. She's covered closely. Back to Parker Tyus. And she banks in the layup.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's Plum. Pass to Sims. Hamby. Shoots over Wilson. Hamby misses. The Aces with the lead. And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
Boy, from long range. Stevens grabs the board. Now the Sparks with it. Right side Sims. And she lays it straight in.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Lloyd with it. She's got 6. Pass to Gray. And Jackson picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Sparks trailing. Pass to Hamby. Plum with it. Outside Sims. Clock at 6. And the basket by Hamby.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Now here's Parker Tyus. Outside Young. Back to Parker Tyus. And stolen by Stevens. Pass to Plum. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Gotta see Sims for 3. Lloyd grabs the board. Now here's Gray. She's guarded by Plum. Tries from 10. Again, Las Vegas.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
And here is Sims. She has 5. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Pass to Young. Gets a hand on it. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's a quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Yeah, not just getting the rebound, but getting the 2 points.
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you're willing to work very hard.
Now here's Jackson. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Sims with the bucket.
Jackson.
Now Gray. Pass to Parker Tyus. Young. And that one coming off an assist by Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Now here is Sims. She's got 7. Plum with it. Hamby with the ball. She's guarded by Wilson. The fadeaway. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Probably the most comfortable range for Hamby with her jumper, this 15 or so foot area. She's very accurate from here.
Pass to Wilson. Young. Banked in off the glass.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
So it's the Sparks now. Trailing by 5. Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Clock is at 3. Gotta see Sims for 3. Rebound by the Aces. Fast break, Las Vegas. Pass to Wilson. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here's Plum. Jackson outside. Plum, Gray defending. Stevens with it. Hamby. Shoots over Wilson. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Young. Back to Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
Here's Plum. Hamby outside. Back to Plum. Takes it out to Hamby. Pass to Sims. Another shot. That's short off the rim.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Lloyd, no good. And it's the Sparks ball. 7-point differential. Now here is Sims, covered by Lloyd. Here's Jackson. Drains the three-pointer.
Love the selfless, intelligent play by Hamby. Puts the ball into the wide open shooter's hands.
Gray with it. Pass to Parker Tyus. Young, guarded by Jackson. Right side, Young. Gray. Lloyd from long range. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
Jackson outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackie Young drives in. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now here is Sims. She has 7. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. She can't get that one. And that does it for the first quarter. The Aces on top, up 9. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
The Aces with the lead. Pass to Egbo. And Cameron Brink is going to pick up the foul. That is her first foul of the game. Hayes up top. Shoots from 12. Brink grabs the miss. And you know, when Brink is on the floor, she adds multiple dimensions to this offense.
Her defense gets a lot of attention, but she does so much offensively. She's great in the post. She can spot up. She's come a long way as a passer. Well, when Kelsey Plum is getting buckets inside, it's scary because she already does so much damage with her playmaking and perimeter game.
Pass to Gustafson. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. And here's Evans. Screen by Gustafson. 5 on the clock. Out to Gray. Shoots over Plum. From the high post, she drills it.
The mechanics of Gray's jumper, when you break them down, are unshakable. The team's confidence in her abilities is well placed.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Burrell. McDonald. Right side Plum. From downtown. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum. Dialed in from distance.
Now Hayes. Egbo. Brink covering. Egbo with it. She's against Brink. Here's Gray. Pass to Evans. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. And the Aces making a change here.
Number 24, Jewel Lloyd.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Burrell. Back to Plum. Now Burrell. Here's McDonald. Covered by Lloyd. Brink a screen. Down low. That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Lloyd. With some arc. It falls for her fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, that's just a graceful shot by Lloyd, sending it up and over with the floater.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the Sparks call time here. Back in 2021, Jewel Lloyd put up 22 points in a quarter, a WNBA record.
Yeah, she did it in September of that year against the Mercury. Then in 2023, Lloyd leading the WNBA at almost 25 points per game. So we're talking about maybe the best scorer in the league.
Aces on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Left side Sims. There's a screen. Pass to Cannon. Sims. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stevens. Off target with the 3.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Gustafson. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Lloyd. He goes up again. The rebound by Sims.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
The first one falls. Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
Second free throw, no good. Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 110, 115, you can get up there. But you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, Aces season in full swing.
Now here is Sims. She has 7. Pass to Plum. Brink a screen. Now here's Plum. She's guarded closely. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. And the Sparks with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Bambi right side. 4 on the clock. Sims covered by Lloyd. And Odyssey Sims good for 3.
A confidence builder for sure. When Odyssey Sims is knocking down the triple, it unleashes the rest of her offense.
Outside Lloyd. Young. Wilson the screen. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Once again, the defense letting her get open at the three-point line. I don't know how you can allow that to happen in this game situation.
Now here's Plum. 9 points in the game. Ambia screen. To the middle. In the basket for the 4th time from the field, and she is a healthy 4 for 6.
A player just made for the pick-and-roll game. Plum's decision-making, along with her shooting ability, make her difficult to defend.
Now here's Young, guarded by Jackson. Egbo in the post, working on Stevens. Back to Young. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Substitution for the Las Vegas Aces. Number 15, Tiffany Hayes.
And here is Sims. 10 points for her. To the paint. Bambi. She's guarded by Wilson. Here's Young. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Second personal foul.
That one goes on Jackson.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And she knocks down the first one. And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019. And her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs her first 3 years. But year 4, 2022, Young put it all together. An all-star and most improved player. A big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 Community Assist Awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much weight.
You know, it's just terrific positioning on her part to get the rebound. She might not have the size or the height, but she's got plenty of smarts.
Now here's McDonald. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And the basket by Hamby.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. pound that ball inside.
I love it.
Young's shot is off.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Outside McDonald. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
Making things happen. That's what McDonald gives your team out of that court.
And, Brian, one of the better all-around defenders in this league, Arie McDonald.
Well, back in college, she won Defensive Player of the Year twice in her conference. With quick feet and quick hands, she lives in the passing lanes and is always a threat to pick the ball and jet the other way.
And she makes the first. Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023, the first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Now here is Lloyd. 20 points for her. Up top, Egbo. Young. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
And one of the advantages for Young, she's a bigger guard, well built to 6 feet. It allows her to outmuscle opponents.
This is her 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
She's doing a much better job getting to the line here in the 2nd quarter. She didn't have a single attempt up there in the 1st.
Now here's McDonald, covered by Lloyd. Inside. Here's Hamby. Rebound by the Aces. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Lloyd. Now Hayes. 3-pointer Jackie Young. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
The Sparks trailing. Now here's Hamby. Outside McDonald. Back to Hamby. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Fast break, Las Vegas. Ahead. Here's Egbo. Out to Lloyd. Pass to Egbo. Hayes. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer Jackie Young. And it's no good. 3rd time she's missed in 9 shot attempts. Outside McDonald. To the inside. Hamby. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It goes on Asia Wilson. And the 2-time 6th player of the year. You can't deny the impact of De'Erica Hamby.
Yeah, now she's too good to win that award. You have to start Hamby. A huge part of the Aces' first title team in 2022. Really, to me, one of the most underrated and overlooked players in the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're really battling, guys, not sitting back, attacking when they have the chance.
And I like their approach, playing aggressively and forcing the officials to make a call.
He's perfect from the line this time. And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23 and missed the playoffs by just one win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
And it's Wilson missing. And the Sparks with possession here. 7-point differential. Outside Sims. Back to Hamby. Wilson with the steal. Here's Parker Tyus. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's McDonald. Gray defending. Here's Cannon. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Jackie Young. Here's Lloyd. Nice touch on the bank shot.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
So we conclude the first half. The Aces on top, up by 11. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. You look at Lloyd in this game, she's been everywhere.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Now Young. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Sims. Stevens. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. 6 to shoot. Outside Sims. That one goes in.
On a nice run here, and look, we know this about Sims. She's a patient, prepared scorer who doesn't usually force things.
Now the Aces with it. Outside Lloyd. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Wilson. Over Hamby. Again, Las Vegas.
They're not taking the easy route here. They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
That's right. 6 of their last 10 points have come from mid-range.
Now here is Sims. She's got 12. Hamby with the ball. Working on Wilson. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. And the exciting Rickea Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. about 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson could get buckets from all three levels, and it's 6'2". Her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
And the first one falls for her. So she gets them both. And I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, the second overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
And Jewel Lloyd, what a fantastic player, so consistent over the years.
Well, she started off strong, the #1 overall pick in 2015, WNBA Rookie of the Year, and she's only gotten better from there. Lloyd gets to the line pretty often for a guard. Lights out at the stripe.
Now the Sparks with it. They trail by 14. Amby outside. Plum. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Parker Tyus. Young. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
The Sparks call timeout. And the Sparks with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Now here is Sims, covered by Lloyd. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Parker Tyus. The shot by Stevens, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Amby misses. Here's Lloyd. Puts up a 3. That shot is good. She's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, She'll keep shooting,
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing her?
Now here's Plum. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Sims, covered by Lloyd. And it's Sims missing. Now the Aces with it. Parker Tyus with it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Young. Launches a three. Stevens grabs the board.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here is Sims. She's got 12. Nice D from Jewel Lloyd. And here are the Aces now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lloyd with it. She's guarded by Stevens. Let's go with a three. Amby grabs the miss. Pass to Sims. Up top, Plum. Trying to get back on track. Rebound by the Aces.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Now here's Jackson. He has 5. Good on the shot.
Well, there's the court vision from Kelsey Plum. I mean, it's just off the charts.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Young. She's got 19. And that one's good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Plum. Amby sets a screen. Plum misses. Now here is Lloyd. 28 points for her. Pass to Young. Back to Parker Tyus. Makes it off the glass.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off. Gives her a great view of the court as well.
Here's Sims. 12 points for her. Here's Plum. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Here's Gray. They lead by 17. Parker Tyus outside. Pass to Young. Stevens grabs the board. So it's the Sparks now. Sims with it. Now Hamby. She's guarded by Wilson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Sims. The tray. Drills it from outside.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Hamby's a willing passer.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Wilson with it. Picked up by Jackson. Now here's Young. Defense right on her. Last shot by Parker Tyus. No good. Now the Sparks with it. Stevens the screen. Now here's Plum. Gray defending. Pass to Sims. Called in by the Aces. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
Now here's Hamby. She's got 12. Outside Sims. From deep, Odyssey Sims with another miss.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
And it's good for 2.
Flashy handles from Young, certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
And here is Sims. 15 points in the game. Outside Plum. Hamby. Back to Plum. From outside the arc. A rebound by Parker Tyus.
Well, she had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's happened for her since then beyond the arc.
Pass to Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
The vision Gray has on the floor is exceptional. Spots an opening and picks up the assist.
Here's Plum. She's got 13. Jackson outside. Got a piece of it. Wilson with the steal. Now here's Young. Gray. She's guarded by Plum. Pass to Wilson. Outside Young. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Now Plum. Hamby down low. She's guarded by Wilson. Nice defense from A'ja Wilson. Now here's Gray. This one for 3. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Aces ahead. They lead by 18. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Here's Plum. Outside McDonald. Back to Plum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here is Lloyd. She's guarded by Plum. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Rebound by the Sparks.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just one three-pointer in the first half.
Kelsey Plum from outside. Kept alive by the Sparks. Shot's good by Burrell.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Outside Hayes. Back to Lloyd. The three ball. It's good from long range.
Well, we are seeing why Lloyd was dubbed the Gold Mamba. She's got the mentality to answer right back.
Now here's Plum, covered by Lloyd. Kelsey Plum drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
And here are the Aces now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside Young. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. And the Sparks with possession here. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Plum. Count that one.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Here's Lloyd. Outside Young. Back to Lloyd. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range.
They're in good position here, thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
Outside McDonald. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Here's Burrell, covered by Gustafson. Out to the wing. Right side Brink. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. Talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
First free throw is good. And so she's able to get 1 of 2.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list. Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Plum with it. Out to the right wing. Drops one in from the wing.
It's great to see how Kelsey Plum can not only score the ball, but also move the ball. She's really good at creating for herself and others.
Now here is Lloyd. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Egbo. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Plum with it. Now Young defending. Yep, count it.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Here's Young. Pass to Egbo. To the middle. Here's Parker Tyus. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. She's covered by Sims. Good on the bucket.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Here's Burrell. Pass to Plum for three. And she's good on the three ball.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Now here's Wilson. Brink covering. And it's Wilson missing. So it's the Sparks now. Steps back. And it's Sims missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
It looks very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
Now here's Gray. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Here's Wilson. That falls nicely that time from Jewel Lloyd.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Left side, Sims. Kelsey Plum from outside. Rebound by Parker Tyus.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Now here is Hayes. To the paint. Here's Wilson. Out to Gray. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Cannon. Outside Plum. Down low. It's stolen by Parker Tyus. Fast break. Here they come. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Ball goes to Los Angeles. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sims. Outside Plum. The Sparks, no good that time either. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Guarded by Jackson. Gray outside. Here's Wilson. Good for basket number 6 for her in this contest. She's shooting 6 for 12.
She's starting to turn it on now after a slow start.
Jackson outside. Hamby. The fader. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
At 6'3" with great leaping ability, Hamby's a tough stop down low.
Pass to Young. Back to Gray. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
These are the shots the coaching staff loves Gray taking. And you can see why with these results.
And the Sparks call time here. And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
And here is Sims. Pass to Plum. And here's Hamby. She's guarded by Wilson. Hamby misses. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Outside Lloyd. Wilson with it. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it up. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
Now here's Sims. Hamby misses.
Credit to D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Now Sims. Outside Plum. Over Gray. Will it go? And Hamby with the lay-in.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Ready, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Now here's Wilson. Left side, Parker Tyus. And the league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
Well, for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now. And the W, it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on them.
And good on both. Now here's Plum. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from downtown. Here's Evans. Outside Hayes. Evans. Bell, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Hayes. Egbo with it. Clock at 6. Here's Parker Tyus. Stevens grabs the board. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hamby outside. Plum. And the layup is good. And trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort. It felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that'll wrap it up.
Begin safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.